This episode of Kickin' It is brought to you by the Infrared 6-pack. It came out in 2010. Had the black and then the white. They're re-releasing the white infrared. It was a really dope pack. It came with special paper, like a static bag, and it had a little saying about February 9th, 1991, when Jordan took the Bulls for his first championship. And the packaging was really nice. It's all black and it had the Air Jordan sign right there. So really clean. Really happy to have these. The quality on these is really, really nice. Smooth nubuck on the black. White leather on the white ones here. So that'll do it. So that's infrared pack. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back to another episode of Kickin' It, Kick 718.
Sneaker Steve 09.
Back in the building. Happy holidays to everybody. Haven't seen y'all in a while. We came back with another one. We got a really good one today. What we got, Steve?
What we got today is Hassel of buying kicks.
Oh, word. That's a bitch, man.
And it's becoming a pain in the ass just to cop regular releases. We're not talking about limited shoes or whatever, because we always know getting limited shoes is a pain in the ass to begin with, but we're talking about regular releases, GRs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how times have changed, right?
I almost despise it, and I'm not a hater because everybody's getting them. It's just the things you have to do. You have to plan months ahead just for a particular day. I come from a school where I would get it 2 weeks early, and release date, it still wouldn't be a big issue. The sneaker would drop and that would be it. Now, I mean, it's just terrible, man. You have the bots kicking everybody's ass online. The local stores, it's like a war zone.
Yeah.
Is it really worth it to go out there and throw some hands with somebody for some shit?
You got corruption, bro, because you got people look out for store employees, look out for their friends and stuff like that.
So, oh yeah, absolutely.
There's always that happening. I mean,
right.
Mafia Vibe said it best. You plan longer on how to get them than you even, when you have them, you don't even wear them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You spend more time on planning how to grab these general release shoes than you spend actually wearing the shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said it best, and I was like, you know what? You're right, because like you said, you have to plan months in ahead and try to talk to people and see how it's gonna go down and how it's gonna play out. And then sometimes some people can't come through for you.
Yeah, that's the worst shit. Like they tell you minutes before.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, Steve, because you've been around the sneaker game for a minute, and so have I. Your personal experience as far as how you used to cop before to how you cop now. How much has it changed? Has it changed drastically for you?
Yeah, it has. It has.
Yeah.
It has for me. Before. Because we've camped out a couple of times.
Yeah, we've done the camp outs. Yeah.
And it wasn't that bad. It was pretty chill. Camping out is nice when it's not crazy. You know what I'm saying? We've had a couple of good camp outs. We had a couple of bad ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it comes with the territory. But now I don't know. It's because there's a lot more youngins in it.
Okay.
Us being older cats or whatever, and they have more time on their hands, but they can be there even earlier,
that is true.
A day, 2 days before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got jobs. We got 9 to 5s.
9 to 5s.
Monday through Friday. So, and I know a lot of my people's out there. The people that that we talk to. Everybody's got 9 to 5 jobs, and sometimes they don't. They got crazier hours.
Yeah. Anybody that works at nighttime, that kind of stuff, you're on call. I mean, it's difficult.
Yeah,
it's not pretty.
Yeah, it's always hard. You know what I'm saying? So they can't always go out. We can't spend 16 hours waiting in line overnight for some shoes.
Nah, I mean, but do you really want to spend that time and effort? I mean, damn, man, that's that. Because listen, this is how it plays out. You camp 16 plus hours. You get the shoe. You go home. You Instagram the shit out of the shoe. And then you wear it once and sell it. That shit is pointless. Like, that's just, you get your 30 seconds to shine, you get 150 likes, boom, and you move on. And I'm not hating. So if you're taking it that way, fuck what you're thinking. Because I'm just saying, it's changed so drastically. And granted, that's your own prerogative if you want to do that. For me, it's changed so much. It's almost like I'm not even getting the shit that everybody else gets. I can't. I'm not putting that time and effort into that. For one, the sneaker quality isn't up to par. And I can get it if it's like a dime. If you're getting some shit that's just simply amazing and it's worth 180, okay, great. But you're gonna go do all of this for a shoe that's half-assed. It's overpriced, and then you're looking at the dude behind you like, yo, what size is he wearing? What's gonna happen when I pull his size and he can't get his? Am I lunch to him?
Yeah, you always got to be careful. Violence going down so much now; it's getting worse. Case in point, the Gamma 11 release. People got bad hurt for these damn shoes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't gonna take a risk and trying to camp out. Even with the ticket system, you still got people that want to act like a fool. And mess it up for everybody else.
True. I was talking to a couple of fellows on Instagram. Shout out to Jay Slayer and Crash 1982. And them fellows, they showed me the video of that one kid in finish line with his shirt off, and he was throwing hands and he got his ass knocked out of it. That's not worth it, man. Let me tell you something. In the 80s, none of you half-ass sneakerheads would have fucking lasted in the street. They would have made you. They would have whooped your ass, beat you with your own shoe, and took your shit. And all of this now, if you get beat to the punch, man, you get beat to the punch. Everybody's not gonna get every sneaker that they want. Exactly. Don't be a fucking idiot and go out there and try to harm somebody because you salty over some shit that you should have done because you're a real sneakerhead and you didn't. Fucking up. You're making the culture everything that it's not supposed to be.
Giving a black eye to the culture.
That's terrible.
And then it's just worthless because there's always going to be another sneaker that comes out. It's not like Nike's going to stop producing. There's always stuff in the works.
Not to mention that there's retros.
Yeah, exactly.
And what they do, the restocks. Can you imagine, man, being in line, duking it out with somebody, getting home, and then that Saturday or that Tuesday, a fucking restock comes out. Like you didn't put your life on the line for a restock. Yo, get yours on. Let everybody else get them on Saturday, and if you can squeeze it on Tuesday, save your life.
Yeah, I think it's worth dying for.
I don't particularly think so. Nothing. No materialistic thing is worth ever giving up your life. If somebody's trying to take it from you and they're about to harm you, you could do something to prevent. Okay, that's a different story. But not just. Don't go kill somebody because you want some shit like that. That's, what are we doing? What does that say about our society? It's like Steve said, you're giving a black eye to a culture that is already tainted to begin with. You have remember that documentary, The One You Hate, with the kids and stuff?
The ABC one.
You say you're a sneakerhead, now immediately you're categorized. You're a little fucking 8-year-old running around spending, $1,500 worth of all types of shit, and you driving a bummy ass car or something. It's not cool, man.
So let me ask you this: how do you see future releases going for? Like with the whole Twitter thing, the RSVP. You see it getting any better?
Nah, man. I honestly think that the sneaker culture, the sneaker game, I think it's stuck in a big circle of shit, and it's gonna keep going. We're in the toilet, and the shit's just gonna keep spinning, man. Nothing's gonna change. How many times have people said, oh, boycott this and boycott? No, that's not going to happen. Every Saturday, there's going to be somebody trying to get some sneakers online. Nike's not going to improve their system. Okay? Everybody's still going to line up. Nothing's going to change.
Well, what do you think? It's crazy how times have, how things have evolved, right. Especially like online releases.
Okay.
Because not everybody can go to the store and camp out, so a lot of us, wait by the computer and wait till 8 o'clock.
But let me ask you this. I don't want to cut you off. But is it really an evolution of the sneaker game that they put stuff online, or has it hurt us? Are we hamsters on that wheel, just keep chasing the same shit that we never get?
Well, the whole online thing has always been fine. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's just recently with these people creating these bots.
Okay.
You know, when Nike used to do the releases on the East Coast at midnight, I'll tell you what, man, I was able to cop so many sneakers on East Bay, like flawlessly. Almost every other release that they dropped at midnight, and we're talking about like good. You know, I got the Motorsport 6s on that night. I got
it was like 06, 07, right?
Yeah, like a little like a 08 around there.
Yeah.
You know, and I even got the metallic foam reds on a midnight release. You know, and then when they switched it over to 8 o'clock, you know, that's when kind of things started to change a little bit. And then it got a little bit harder. And then all of a sudden, man, some guy creates like this bot thing to grab the tweet and get you in or whatever. And then that was it. I think that was the end of people playing like kind of on a fair field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because after that, it's over. Because now every time you go online, not only you're fighting with other people, but you gotta fight a bot.
Yeah.
And obviously, a bot's gonna be faster than a human person.
The bot's always gonna win, right?
Yeah.
The bot's always.
You have no
win.
chance. So I mean, it's amazing how it's changed only in a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And we're always hearing from Nike saying, "Oh, we're gonna change our system. You know, we're gonna put a picture, and you gotta click on the picture to prevent bots, you know, happening or whatever." But I'm sure, you know, people were using bots this past weekend, and I think the only time they actually did something was for the DB3s, where they called back a couple of the packages because they found out people were using bots. So I mean, it's just, you know, either way, whenever Nike changes something, it just, you know, it's like almost evolution. Once they do one thing, there's always going to be somebody else trying to figure out a shortcut to get past that, you know, and that's, you know, we're in the modern age of, you know, social media technology. Technology is huge right now.
Right.
You know, you got really smart kids out there figuring things out on how to, you know, be able to cop things online without any effort. I mean, it's amazing how times have changed in only in a short couple of years.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this then: are you doing any other camping? Are you ever camping out again?
I don't think so.
Never camping out again? Yes.
No.
I don't know if it's worth it. You know.
No, I mean, but I know a lot. We love sneakers, and I know everybody else that, you know, out there does too.
Absolutely.
To go through the hoops that you have to jump through, you know, you kind of lose the passion a little bit because we're just talking about general release shoes.
Right.
We're not talking about limited edition or whatever. These are just general. You can't even get general releases unless, you know, if it's not that popular of a shoe.
Yeah, it's completely impossible.
You know, and then, you know, and you got good people that really love sneakers and they want it for them so they can have it and wear it. And you got other people that just get them just to sell them.
And I want to give a big shout out, and I think Sneaker Steve is going to agree with me. I want a big up to everybody who helps other people get shoes at retail.
Yeah.
If you out there getting shoes, and you just charging shipping and retail, man, salute to you, because, you know, you definitely help people like us out, you know, that can't make it for A or B reason, or don't want to make it, and you out there hustling. You know, you don't ask for much, you're definitely, I tip my hat off to you, because that's big, man. Who's the homie?
MRJ UNC 23.
No, man, I see what you do online all the time, man. That's huge, you know.
Good do, right?
Absolutely.
There. So that'll wrap it up for this episode of Kicking It. Let us know what you guys think about it in the comments below.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You know, we always like to chop it up with people.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, and until then, stay tuned for the next episode. We out.